Hi everyone, it's Cindy, and I was watching a video this morning. It was Turquoise Dreaming, Sherry there, and she had started a new hashtag, thriftythursdaycrafts. On every Thursday, she always shows things she gets from thrift stores that she uses in her crafting, and she decided she'd start an offshoot of that and show her using some of the things. And I commented on her channel. I said I was just getting ready to make a video using stuff from not scrapbook stores, but thrift stores. So I said, I will do this. So the hashtag is Thrifty Thursday Crafts. She's not compiling a link of anybody that participates, but yeah, she would appreciate it if you would link her channel or video to yours if you do a video. So I'm going to try. I'm not real good at that, but I will try. But anyway, that's where I got my inspiration. Well, that's where I got the inspiration to do the hashtag. I got my inspiration for these projects from the projects themselves. And the first one is this placemat. And you can kind of see that it was a placemat at one time. I took the green trim around it, and I don't know what to do with it. But here's a piece of it. Well, here's the whole thing. It was this green gingham check-like stuff was all the way around it. So I just put it in my fabric scraps over here to use for something else. And anyway, so I saved that. And then these lovely pictures, I thought at one time of making it into a journal cover, you know, something like that, except, you know, cut it down to shape. But I have enough of flower and garden journals already, even though I was really going to do more gardening type journals, and this would have worked for that because it's gardening instead of just gardens or flowers. But you know, I still have more than I need. So anyway, so I thought these would be great to cut apart and to slow stitch or quick fast stitch. So I'll show you some things I've already done. Here was the one, and there was only one picture of that seed packet, so that's just too sad. But anyway, here's the original from the placemat, and I have backed it onto a piece of quilted fabric that's from a pillow sham, and because I kind of had the same blues in it. So anyway, I did stitching around the actual patch from here, and I left the padding because it's got batting between the two. Oh, that's the back of it, in case you didn't see that. Batting between that, and then this one had batting, so it's double thickness. So I thought that would make a great cover for a journal. Yes, it's definitely garden themed, but what can I say? Instead of getting one journal, I'm probably going to get 2 or 3, because here's one that I did on herbs, and I have definitely got an herb journal in my future. So maybe I've got something for the cover now. So stitched around that, and then the outside, and then this one with the gardening tools. And then I decided I'm just going to do a little patch like this without the background and with just some running stitch. So I just took some embroidery floss, and I don't try to make mine perfect by any means, like match each stitch from row to row. I just go for it, and sometimes it's so thick I have a hard time getting through. So I'm just doing a running stitch back and forth, and this will just be a patch for a journal cover, a tag, a pocket. Probably more likely a pocket, since it is larger. Now I know on all of these that are left, so I'm just going to do a couple more rows and that will be finished. So like this can be a grouping, the butterfly could be a grouping, these could be a grouping together like they were on this, or I could separate them for maybe a tag or something. Love the gloves. There's another herb. So I got plenty here to keep me busy for a long time. So this usually goes, unless I'm doing the machine work, the hand work goes in my stack of stuff that goes to my you know, TV, where I'm watching TV. Do that while I'm watching TV. Okay, now something else I'm doing thrifty wise. I found this at Goodwill, and I think it was Goodwill. And it is, they call them envelope wraps, but then they show them wrapping an envelope here, and then here it's wrapping a box. So if it can wrap a box or an envelope, it can wrap a journal page. So I bought these. It's 49 cents. And some of them I can't use for this project because they have like to or from, but definitely can be used for Christmas. So I'm not going to let that bother me. And then like that where it says, please deliver to, I can easily cover that up with something else. So I just thought we'd do a couple of pages real quick for this hashtag thrifting, is it thrifting? Yeah, Thrifty Thursday Crafts. And, okay, get that fairly straight. It's hard to see when I got this as my background, so let me move this out of the way. And I don't know how well these will stick, so we shall see. Some of them have just squared off ends. Some of them have these banner ends. And I think, see, this one's got labels. Oh, it's going to stick pretty good. Maybe I will put, this one I won't fold in half. I will fold so this label's here. These are going to stick great. And this label goes here. Make sure I'm on frame. I would just say, and especially my next project, do not let anything slip by you. Like, wow, can I use that in a thrift store? In a junk journal. So anyway, those are going to be kind of neat. And it has the labels on there. So let's do one more real quick, and then we'll move on to the next project. I mean, I could do projects all day long for stuff I get from thrift stores because that's where I buy most of my stuff. But, okay, maybe I can get this one a little straighter. But even if I don't, I can straighten it up later because it's going to be in the seam here with the folds out. Okay, I think we're good on that. Let's do the bicycle one. And it's another banner, banner end one. So it can be more in the center. Well, no, it can't either because I need it definitely to be, I want the whole bicycle on one page. So let's just do this. And then fold it over. So this, you could use this to cover up white pages if you wanted to, if it wouldn't cover up something on this side, because you'll have scrapbook paper on one side and white page on the other. So you may not be able to use it on scrapbook paper, depending on what you want to cover up. But anyway, great places to write on both of these. So that's just a fun thing I found at the thrift store. So I'm going to, when I finish filming this, I'm going to go ahead and finish putting all these on pages, and I'll put them in my ready-made pages folders. Okay, the other project I have. Just was going through a bunch of stuff, and I will talk about that in another video, but I found this little bookmark thingy that goes over the page, and it has magnets, and it's just meant to do that. And I probably should just keep it for myself because I have a million bookmarks because I never have one on hand when I need one. But I thought, man, that would be cute in a junk journal too. So I don't want it to say good job or A+. So definitely I'm going to cover it. But it's very shiny, so I'm going to take my emery board and rough this up a little so it'll hold the glue. And I'm going to put this book page over it. And this is a very old Reader's Digest page. So I think I'll make the words go this way so they're kind of sideways. So I don't think there's anything bad on it. Okay, I could use that side, but you just never know. So I'm going to try this with Fabri-Tac. Not Fabri-Tac. This isn't Fabri-Tac. Art glitter glue. I don't know if it would stick better to this slick stuff or Fabri-Tac. Actually, I think if you really try to pry them apart, neither one of them stick really, really great. That's why I think it's important that you rough it up. I can use the line of text to make sure I get this on there straight. And let's put the cap on this. And let's bend this so we have our bend. And then I'm going to use my scissors here to trim around it. So once again, my theme is don't overlook anything. It's like, can I use that for a junk journal? More than likely, yes. I went looking for some little focal points to put on here, and I thought, well, I'm trying to get away from the flowers, right? So I will try to look for something for fall. So I went to my mushroom box. I have little mushrooms. you know, stickers and everything that to use. And I found these little itty bitty ones, which I'd saved from some books. So I think they'll fit perfectly. So I'm just going to take a second here to trim around them, just a rough cut around them. And I'll glue them on, and then this project will be finished. And I will take this little bookmark and put it with all my fall bookmaking stuff. So I think the last video I did, I was talking about going to on a trip to Altus. So we got back from that just fine. I was pleasantly surprised. The town of Altus was much bigger than I thought. And I mean, it almost had to be because it has an Air Force base there. So we had a good time. It was rough though. It was minimum of 5 hours in the car. Then, you know, as you go to look for places to stay and places to eat. And Dad gives you a tour around where he grew up and where he picked cotton and roamed around with all of his friends and stuff. It becomes a lot more time in the car, but I was so glad to see my parents' house and my heating pad and my leave. So anyway, oops, I put it up upside down. So just a simple little bookmark. One more. Let's do this one real quick. Very quickly here. So it took me a few days to recover from that trip because then I didn't turn around that same day. Well, we did 5 hours one day, 5 hours the other, coming back. And then I left out the next morning and drove the 3 hours back to my house. So I've been on the road quite a bit. So hopefully I have one weekend off and then have to go back for my dad's birthday. We're doing a little birthday party because he turns 89. So you just never know when it may be the last one. So got to take advantage of it while you can. Okay, these are a little shiny, so I think I'm okay with that. If not, I've got some clear gesso I can brush over these, and it would take the, I mean, to me it takes the shine off, but then you can see brush strokes. So if you can figure out a way not to have brush strokes, then it's not a bad idea. So clip that off. But anyway, I don't think I cut it. I didn't. Come on, scissors. There's our little bookmark, and it will be on a page. Let's see. Oh yeah, here I have a sample page. Here's our sample page. And it's just a cute little addition to the page, and it doesn't interfere with writing space or anything. So anyway, that's my couple of ideas or how I'm using my thrift store finds. So maybe I'll see you next Thursday for Thrifty Thursday Crafts, but no promises. So anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.